So I had a dream last night. I need to. I would like to also blog about my dreams, just so I know what I dreamed before. Because at the end of the day, I forget what I dreamed. So it would be nice if I blog about it, so I can remember my dreams. I would like to remember my dreams, so I'm going to blog them every time I have one, which is rare. So last night I was dreaming that I was in my old apartment with my sister, and I was playing a CD that I bought back in 1998. It was the Playero 41. And she asked me, my sister asked me, when did I get that CD? And I told her I bought it in 1997 or 1996. And I was trying to remember what day I bought that CD. And I was gonna play it for her. And I had these older 1990s stereo system with a 3-disc CD player. So I put the disc CD on the disc player, the 3-disc player, and it rotated, and it started playing music, and I turned it up, and the stereo system had 2 speakers, which were like one of those old 1990s tall speakers, like 2 12s, like a 12-inch with the 3 tweeters on top, kind of like that. And it sounded good, it sounded loud. I was like, see, that's what I like. I like old stereos like that. So that's all I remember. And I remember some parts where my cousin wanted to go to the city in Panama, but we had to ride this really old train, and it looked like the monorail from Disney, but it wasn't, because the monorail had the tires are inside, but this train, the tires were on the outside, like an actual train. So it was not exactly like the monorail, but it kind of looked like the monorail because it was overpassing the streets and stuff, and it was made out of concrete also, like the monorail, but the tires were like a regular train. That's it. The tires were like a regular train going over bypassing stuff like trees and houses or whatever. And that car almost hit me. And but the monorail, the tires are in the middle. So that was the difference. And I was like, no, that is not the monorail. It's not the same thing. But I couldn't explain it. But now that I'm awake, now I can remember. Now I can explain it better. The monorail has tires inside. That train had regular train tires. Sort of. It was just weird. The tires of the train were they were different. They were not like a regular train. They were like skateboard tires. Yeah, kind of like that. So not even actual train tires. They were skateboard tires. So that was a weird dream. plugging it so I can remember it, and I will not forget it. I mean, it don't really matter what dream I had. I mean, that was like that dream didn't really have any meaning, but I just, the only meaning I have about that dream is that I don't want to forget it. Just for the simple fact that I forget my dreams. So I don't want to forget my dreams. I would like to remember my dreams. Anyway, that was my dream last night. I can't remember anything else. Yeah, that was it. Playing an OCD and then looking at the train, and the tracks were old, made out of concrete, going over the streets and over passing trees and stuff, but the concrete, the whole structure of the train had mold, old, like falling apart. Well, not falling apart, but it looked like it. It just looked very old. In the old apartment, in the stereo, I really like that stereo. 3-disc CD player stereo with two 12 speakers.